Hello and welcome back to our garden here in Norfolk. I was just refilling this particular bay. We had a really good delivery of some old shrubs and plants that a gardener that my son-in-law knows. He dropped those off. Mrs. W has been busy shredding them away, and yeah, the result is this, which we can now use in the compost heap. I know I've said before, but you really do need to become a really good scrounger and really try to find out other people around you who maybe have jobs like this. They've got to get rid of them anyway, and then you can make good use of them, making your own compost. Now, in today's video, we should be having a tour of the garden as we approach the end of spring, just to see where we are with it all. But it's going to be a really special tour for myself and Mrs. W today, because we're going to be joined by our son-in-law and our lovely granddaughter, Maggie. Hello! It'll be nice to have some nice new potatoes. And as you know, I don't like to wait. We're going to have a look and see what's there now. I think the roots were down in there, you know.
Ooh.
And we do have some nice new potatoes.
Oh, look at those.
Look at those. Look.
Lovely.
We don't want them large. The others will grow on.
We're just a bit impatient.
Oh yes. Oh yes. When there's new potatoes on hand.
The others will not be harvested for at least another fortnight.
So she says.
Oh. There's some in there. I can see more.
There's the sweet
That's the seed
potato.
one, yeah. There's quite a lot more actually.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Now, of course, you probably should and could leave these longer, but I'm extremely impatient when it comes to new potatoes, first ones of the year.
And we like to eat them cold as well, so if there's any left over, it's not a problem. They won't be left for long.
No.
The other seed.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we sowed those?
Same time those went in. 20th of March.
Oh, okay.
Mid-March. So they come up in mid-April.
That's the 27th of March. 27th of May today, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
so we are a little bit impatient and hasty.
So yeah, as you say, Mrs. W, in a couple of weeks' time, there's going to be some absolutely lovely potatoes there.
Yeah, definitely.
And all from that 30-litre bucket. Peeling for you, Mrs. W.
No. No, I don't think we even need to scrape those. They'll just let's give them a quick wash.
Oh yes.
Ready to go with a Barbie.
And that's our harvest.
First new potatoes of 2023. Good old Casablanca.
Our first new potatoes, as you say, baby potatoes.
Lovely.
Now this variety actually will get quite large. The longer you leave it, bigger it gets. Indeed, if you let it grow on past first early stage, it actually will bulk up to get the size of a main crop. That's one of the good things about this particular potato. But for today, we just want to enjoy the lovely taste of some lovely, fresh, new potatoes. So we're going to start in plot 1, as we always do. And as you know, we harvested our first potato bucket, which we had a really lovely barbecue with, didn't we, Mags? Yes. The rest we're going to leave to grow on. In the next couple of weeks, we really shall have some superb potatoes. Now, do you know what these are? Come here and Grandad will tell you. Put your hand there and feel that. Here in the middle. That's a cabbage. Yeah, and it's turning itself in. It's going to make a tight ball. And that's the bit we eat. But you don't call them cabbages, do you? What do you call them?
Salad?
You call them green lettuce, don't you? Green leaves. These, can you see in the middle here that there's that little green flower? That is a green calabrese, or broccoli as you know it.
Daddy likes broccoli.
So it's just starting. In a couple of weeks' time, it'll be about that big. And then we can cut it and eat it. Now, if you remember, these two plants here and these two here, these were the ones that we sowed into the toilet roll middles. And actually, they've grown every bit as well as those down there. In fact, if we look in this one here, this calabrese, this head is actually more advanced than the one down the other end.
Shadow on the way, I think. Hold on. Can you see that? Yes. Yeah, that is. That's definitely growing. They're definitely
You see that, Maggie?
starting to form.
Yeah.
Daddy, are you even looking?
Yeah, I'm looking. I can see. Come show me.
Do you know what these are, Maggie?
Yeah.
What are these?
Beans.
No, not beans.
Well, they're onions.
Daddy's favourites.
Everything's looking really good in plot 1.
That's plot number 1.
Shall we go to plot 2?
That's right, this is plot 2. Well remembered. Well remembered. Let's see how the beetroot are getting on, shall we? Can you see any beetroot anywhere? Whoa, what's this?
Oh, I can see some here.
Oh, there's some. Oh, yes.
In there. Don't... Look in there.
Oh, they're getting nice to the size. They are.
Oh, that was
Yes.
a good one there.
I got some gloves, but I lost them.
Look, Grandad.
The radish are coming on. Look, they're recovered after the birds picked them.
That's what bunnies eat. Like on Peter Rabbit, they normally eat some radishes.
That's right. That's right.
But there's no rabbits in this garden, we can confirm.
Well, I don't know. I think I have seen one called Peter.
Oh, Peter Rabbit. Right. Oh, we know what these are, because there's some of them over there. But a different type. What did Grandad say they were over there? What we had for our barbecue yesterday. The small little yellow things. And you can mash them.
Yes, they
Yeah.
were baby ones, weren't they? And if you look here, Mags, look. You see the top here? That's going to be a potato flower. Now, once a potato flowers, it means that it's already formed some tubers. It's starting to form tubers. There'll be some tubers underneath there. But we don't eat these ones like the others yet because these are called a main crop potato.
I'm trying to look for more flowers.
More flowers. Well, there's some more here.
I can see. And there's one there.
Yes, that one's nearly out, isn't it?
What, do you know what colour they go?
I think these will be purple, won't they?
Purple, yeah.
I think they'll be a purpley colour. So the next time you come, you'll probably see a sea of purple flowers everywhere.
Now we're going to...
And then we have to wait then for them to get really big, so we've got lots of potatoes in the winter. Now I know you like flowers, so look at these, Maggie, look. See this? Here? You can see those? That's the flower of a broad bean.
Are we now going to spray?
We will do in a minute. When that flower has finished its flowering period, they will look like this.
That thing.
Yes.
That's right, well done.
And like one day I put the beans in the pot.
Ooh, yes. And you'll have your own bean plants. Our garlic.
And there's some red.
Yes. And that's because these will be ready to harvest and be ready to eat in about 4 weeks' time.
You're like
So-
on hay day because I harvest my chickens
Yeah.
and I harvest my tree.
Yeah, that's right. But this is starting to slowly die, and that's why it's going a different colour.
And this was not.
No,
I
no.
see
As I
that.
say, it's still got about 4 weeks or so before we want to harvest it. And it will be like a big bulb.
Someone's going down.
What we do need to tell our viewers is that
Look at this one, that's all.
we don't have to wait for them all to go this colour. So long as at least half the plant the leaves are starting to yellow and fall over, that means it's ready to harvest. Because garlic is a funny plant. If you let them all go yellow, then there's a chance that the bulbs underneath could split. But if you harvest it before and there's too many green ones, it won't be a large bulb. These are another onion, but they're called shallots. And when Grandad plants one shallot bulb, it splits and makes all of those. Can you see how many there are? Go and count how many there are in that one over there. This one here, how many of those can you see? Sorry, you can stand on there, so it's not going to hurt. Next one along, darling.
How many are there at the bottom? 6.
6.
That's good.
And we got 6 from one bulb.
That just went up me.
That tickled you, did it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is how you get her to practice her counting, Daddy.
Thank you.
Granddad,
Yes. Yes, sweetheart.
these ones are not quite grown yet, but it's nearly grown.
Yeah, they're a little bit on the small side, aren't they?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7.
So Grandad's got lots of shallots, hasn't he? Yeah. We better go and have a look at the peas, Maggie.
You like peas, don't you, Maggie?
I like pink.
Can you see this? This is a pea flower, look.
Pink.
Don't touch it.
I like them. I like daisies.
They are a bit, aren't they?
And you've got some daisies over there.
Yes.
In the grass, yeah.
Yes.
Jump down.
So the peas won't be long before they're ready.
And there'll be some workers here that will...
And Nanny and Grandad are
Decaying
hoping they're
peas.
going to get all the way over the top here. And then the sun's shining quite nicely today, but when it really does get hot, we're going to come under here to get some shade.
Are we going to look in there?
Well, we might do.
But I like to look.
We better look at
I could go.
plot 4 first, though.
We haven't done this bit.
No, Do you know what these are? Well, that's something that Peter Rabbit likes very, very much.
Oh yeah, you like them too. Orange in colour.
Carrot.
Yes, they're carrots, yes. They are carrots. And then, these are some more onions. These,
These are flowers.
they are, yes. They're nasturtiums.
And the orange.
They are.
The light orange.
Do you know what that plant is next to the orange one? That one there. Don't leave it on there. Do you know what they are going to be?
Orchid.
Nearly, because that's the right colour. Well done. But actually, they're the same name as our cat.
Pepper.
Yes, that's right.
And pepper.
Yeah, but well, it will turn a different colour. Yeah, do you want to pull one of those? Pull one out. Can you see one to pull out? Yeah. Oh, yes.
together there,
Oh, they must have loved each other. Give those to Daddy. Look, these are some more shallots. And can you notice something about these ones compared to the ones outside?
These are big.
That's right, they're bigger. It's because they're more advanced. Because they're in undercover, they're not been open to all the wind and the rain.
What are these?
They are courgettes. And they're going to be green ones. But Nanny actually has some yellow ones. And which team do we know who play in green and yellow?
Yay.
What team does Grandad support?
What football team plays in green and yellow?
No.
Yes.
Yay!
Not very well this season though. So we have some more garlic and that's doing really well.
Oh, and Daddy's granddad likes to plant next to the courgettes, just behind, I believe. Yeah, them ones.
Small pepper.
Grandad Ralph likes them ones.
Yeah.
Pepper.
Grandad Ralph likes these ones. What are they? They're small and red when the fruits come.
Tomato.
Yes, well done, Maggie. I think this was where the biggest one was, Maggie. Look,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see it still there.
look at that one.
Yeah.
That's our biggest one at the moment.
No.
And do you know what these ones are? These bits are, Maggie.
No.
They are runners, and they're going to make new strawberry plants.
Wow.
I think I.
Oh.
Yeah, let's have a look in here, shall we? So in here, this is where Nanny and Grandad have all the little baby plants.
And there's some pink flowers, my favourite, and purple.
Yes,
And red.
I've got to take those down to the patio, so Nanny's been telling me. Hey, see these? Look at this, look. See these here? These are sprouts.
Brown.
Yeah? Can you see where these are starting to get another leaf? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sprouts.
That means that they're growing. They were babies and now they're
What
they're little children, just like you.
these?
Soon they'll be teenagers and sulking when I put them in the ground. So yeah, this is all looking really good. There's quite a lot we need to get out, Mrs. W.
It is.
It's all looking ready to go. And as we reach the end of May now, as we are, yeah, we're all good to go. Can you see these, Maggie? Look here, look. They are going to turn red when they're ready, and they're called red currants. And when we have the lovely hams and things at Christmas, Nanny uses her red currant jelly that she makes from these berries.
What's this? There's more hair. But what's this?
They are leeks. They are leeks.
And strawberries and raspberries will be growing here. But me trying to pick these.
Yes, you do like your raspberries, don't you? And you see in the middle there, where the raspberries now starting to form as the flower petals fall off. Oh, there's an ant on it, look.
That
There's
one
a
there's
couple
a
of
little
ants.
baby raspberry.
You know what that means, don't you, Maggie?
Raspberry crumble.
Daddy answered for you. Now, what Nanny and Grandad are trying to do is to grow our own little baby plants by having our own seed. Remember we saw these over in plot 3, wasn't it? Where we have our broad beans that we're going to eat, but these ones we're going to save the seed
That looks like
for
beans.
next year.
So we're not
Yeah, they are
gonna eat
beans, but we're not going to eat those.
This one's up.
Yeah, can you feel the? If you feel it with your fingers, there you can feel where the bean is forming.
I can smell it inside.
And that's what we're really using this bed for, to try and get our own seed. We've got some peas down there, we're going to put some runner beans here, and some French beans. Ooh la la.
what these are, but they are prickly, so be ever so careful. Do
Yeah,
you know what those are on there? Can you show her, Grandad?
they are evil, so don't touch them. Grandad will touch them, yeah? These are gooseberries.
I knew that.
And the reason why Grandad says don't, we have to be careful, can you see, look at those thorns on there.
And one has fallen off.
Yeah, it's probably a bird picked it off. So yeah, you always have to be really careful when you pick these, because they are very
Look
thorny.
at that big. Ants like them. Look, there's a big one there.
Yeah, there is a big one, isn't it?
We can eat them.
You won't want to eat it at the moment. But yes, it won't be long before we can eat them. Nanny will be making some jams, and then you'll be able to have gooseberry jam.
Oh, yes.
You have to lift it up.
Is this where the bees eat things?
This is the nursery. So these are at nursery school. You've left nursery school now, haven't you? 'Cause you're at
school.
primary school now, aren't you?
Look, this is like bubble wrap.
Yeah.
And it's
It reflects the heat. And it's so that we can move some of our plants that are really too big to remain
this one.
in the greenhouse or the polytunnel, but they aren't quite big enough to go outside yet, so we want to just grow them on a little bit.
That's her.
These are runner beans.
Runner bee.
Yeah.
This bit is coming off.
Yeah, I know.
What's that? There's a bit of.
That's just a bit of perlite. In fact, Maggie, can you see here? Look. See that green bit there?
Yeah.
That means that some of Nanny's salad leaves are now starting to germinate.
Oh, good.
Look, more there, look. You can see
Oh yeah.
the green
Very
bits. The
little.
green bits are where they're starting to germinate.
That was quick because I only sowed them on Thursday, I think it was.
Bless me.
Now I think Nanny's got some more here. I think that's
There.
Are they coming through?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They are. What's Nanny got in here?
Little gem.
Little gem.
And there's some beside it. Are they
oh,
those ones?
Don't drop it.
Are they coming through as well, Maggie?
Can't see any
I
in that
can't
one
see
yet.
on that one.
We need to give them some more water then.
Should I put that back for
Yeah,
you?
do it, Grandad.
There you go.
and also.
These, Maggie,
Right.
these celery plants and these celeriac, Grandad's going to be planting those out into the ground on Monday, tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Nanny and Grandad are going to be really busy that day because we also need to get into the greenhouse and plant the tomatoes. Because they're ready to go.
And your Grandad Ralph is looking forward to those.
It's all busy in the No Dig Norfolk Garden.
It's quite right, Lewis, quite right. Now, here in plot 5, it's virtually the same plants as we have in plot 1. Brassicas, cabbages. The only difference is we've got cauliflower in these ones. Oh, you bought me a flower. Thank you, darling. That's lovely. That's lovely.
Put that in your hair, Grandad.
He could if he had some here. Yeah, the calibres, the cabbages and the cauliflower will all start to come ready during June.
Next month. Thursday.
Yeah, and Grandad's left the weeding bucket in there. Look when he covered them back
Oh,
over.
yeah. So you have.
There for next time.
It really has been a lovely day. The sun shone. We had a lovely barbecue, didn't we? And some of Nanny and Grandad's lovely vegetables, especially the salad types. And so we come to probably, I guess, the most important part in this video. We need to reveal who has won the Vegega raised bed. So here we are then, it's time to see who's won the Vegega raised bed. This is the wheel of names. Spin it, Abby. And it was Zach. Zach, you've won the 17-inch raised bed. It's great, isn't it? Yes. Now, Zach, if you want to message me via email, you'll find our email address within our YouTube homepage. And just message us and let us know your address, and then we'll forward that on to Vegega, and they will send the prize out directly from their warehouse. As I said earlier, we've had a lovely day. Zach's going to have a lovely day now, isn't he, Maggie? Yes. Oh, thank you. More flowers. This is going to be lovely. And Grandad won't have to mow the lawn anymore because you'll have done it for him. So as we now approach June, we're only a few days away. Is it next Wednesday? Is it the 1st? Or Thursday? Next Thursday will be the 1st of June. We're right at the end of spring. Thank you, Maggie.
I got loads of flowers.
What are you saying?
I love babies.
Spring always heralds much hope.
Why take photos of?
June is the real first month of the year when it becomes harvest time. And if you're subscribed to our channel and you've clicked on that notification button, you won't miss a single harvest from our garden, because it'll all be there on our YouTube channel. We're already eating carrots from the greenhouse, but soon the carrots from the garden will be ready. Peas will be ready next month, broad beans, cabbages, cauliflowers. Oh, there's so much, Mrs. W. How are we going to fit it all in?
Don't forget the strawberries.
Strawberries, yes. How are we going to fit it all in?
Well, we'll have to have our little help around. A little bit more, Maggie.
We will indeed. We might need Charlie as well, though.
Yes. All hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
You want more flowers?
We shall see you next time.